I was going to do the backpack video, but I'll do that later about stuffing it for a trip. But the sink came in that I ordered and I've forgotten about. So I'm going to get this installed before I go on the trip. So basically we're going to go ahead and replace this thing. And this thing is I don't know, probably 1950s, I don't know. But that, I can't clean that because that's like gone. The metal, the finish is gone. So we're going to redo this today and get this all put in. You know, I'll skip through a lot of parts of it, but basically I'll put it in and make sure everything fits. This is a soap dispenser, which can be refilled from the top, but the way I see it, if I do that, it's going to fall. It's going to fall back down into the sink. So maybe I'm doing this wrong, I don't know. Maybe it just sits in there, but I think I need pressure for the water seal here, so I don't know. We'll just have to see. Because if that's tight on there, it doesn't do anything. But if that's tight on there, it'll just turn here and the whole bottle would fall out. So I don't know. We'll figure that out later. But that's going to go where the spray nozzle is. Because this has an integrated excuse me. This has an integrated spray nozzle in it. It's a pull down faucet. Like I said, I'm just making videos because it's going to be a couple weeks before I really get back into videos. After the next few days, it's going to be very sporadic. Not that it hasn't been sporadic before, but it'll be more sporadic because I'll be with my dad. So anyway, metal braids, you know, standard stuff. Just a pull down sink faucet, a cheap one. I don't even know what I paid for this, but I'm sure it was under $100. So, comes out, you know, this over here. Sorry, I'm disorientated today. This comes out, sprays, has a nozzle, or sink, or whatever. So basically, we're going to just go ahead and get this installed. And I guess I'll get to it here. First thing I do is pull the old one out. And, you know, make sure these fit on the cutoffs down there. You know, I guess that's what, a 1/2 inch. So, yeah. Alright. So, this house was built back in the 50s, so nothing's going to be metric here as far as I know. So that's one plus. But let me, I'm going to go ahead and get down there and let me just disconnect the sink. Every sink disconnects different, but you know, it's just not much to it. It's just disconnecting, you know, two hoses, or turn the valve off and then disconnect the hoses, and that's all there is to it. And then this one will set in. It's got a plate here because we got a three thing now. So we'll go ahead and put this one plate in, and we'll screw this through it. This can go with one hole or three, and it's got 3. And I'm gonna replace this whole counter and everything soon. Just some people have been sick, so since my dad got sick with mesothelioma, I just haven't made any long-term preps that I couldn't drop in the middle of. This is probably gonna be a 15-minute install, so you know everything's gonna go horribly wrong. So you know it's gonna be like a 4-day install, but whatever. Well, you know, she can still get water out of the toilet, I guess. Nice knowing you. I'm gonna get hurt. Okay, I'm going to go down here and just disconnect the stuff, and then we'll get back to the install. I'll be back. So it begins. There's no shutoffs down here, except for a leaky valve there. Not leaking now, but it was. That goes to the dishwasher over there. Wow, there's no valves. It's all hard-coated all the way up in there. See, there was some water leakage here. That was because these up here were leaking, and I replaced those in the beginning, but it's all soldered. If you're gonna go ahead and put a valve in there, I mean, why? You, I don't know. I'm not very good at soldering pipe. If you've seen some of my things, my antennas, but it goes all it. Wait. Okay, there's some plex up there, and I don't know what the heck. So yeah, there's no way to cut this off. There must be a cutoff in the basement, or I'll have to go out to the main house cut off. Jeez. Well, let me go cut the water off, and I'm gonna go get a valve. The heck with that. I want valves on here. I'm not gonna play that game. I'm gonna cut it right around here somewhere. And just put a valve on there, and then next project is I'll pull this off. This is working right now. It's leaking, but I don't know. It's not wet or anything. Probably sealed itself up, so I ain't gonna touch that now. But and why go out to a pipe and then to go to that? Well, it looks like they burned it out there, huh? Wow, nice. Old houses. I got nothing. I really don't know. Now this did have a cast iron pipe in here, but they converted it to PVC a while back before we got here during kitchen model, which obviously wasn't very good, but whatever. All right, I'm gonna. I don't know. I'm gonna go get some connectors, some valves, and do what we gotta do. I'll be back. All right. I went to Lowe's, and I'm gonna go with the shark bite ones. Now, I wouldn't do shark bite inside the walls, but somewhere it's exposed like this, because I don't want hassle. I'm just gonna put these on and be done with it. Ideally, it should work. I wasn't sure about my cutter here, getting all the way around because of where those pipes are. So I went ahead and got one of the, it was about $10, a little cutter there, a tight space one. And I got the shark bite removal tool, which you completely don't need. You can always just use a wrench. Oops, you use a wrench to push it up and push off the valve. But let's just get the tool. It was like $1 something. I said, I'm in too deep, so these are about $9 each versus the regular compression fitting ones were, I don't know, $7, I think. The only problem is these other compression ones for the pipes, and I'm not really sure, but they told me, and there's the problem, right? They told me that I can take these, something fall out? No, I guess not. I can take these and, security tag, and just unscrew that and put the other pipe on there by taking the little compression ring out, and that's the same thing. So we'll see. And yeah, I don't have any thread tape here, do I? Well, I guess we're going back to Lowe's again. I'm gonna go buy a whole box this time. So I'll be back probably around dark when I get this up. I'm gonna go ahead and just take this sink off, and then put the other one in and let it hang down so I know how far down I can cut the lines. Because if I look at this one here, these aren't the standard braided lines. They have little plug-ins that you tighten up, I guess. Is that screw? Come on, focus. Not focusing. Well, trust me, there's a screw on there, threads. So they go in. Yeah, well. I don't know. They go in there, so I'll be back once I get the other one taken off, and hopefully I got the right size on these. These are 1/2 inch, and the pipe's about, I don't know, that's the inside diameter is 1/2 inch, I guess, so we'll see. So I'll be back in a little bit with this disassembled. I'll be back. I'm replacing this instead of just changing the diverter. When you hit the hose, it's supposed to cut this off and start running a little bit, and I didn't actually know who this was. I was just going to place the valve in here, but apparently that was a bad idea. Look at that. That's been leaking for a long time. Enough to have minerals on there. and copper. So, yeah. Not even sure about this. But anyway, I'll get this cleaned up now. We'll get the new seal on there. And then we'll see how far the hoses hang down and I'll cut them. Whew, that took a long time. I had to actually take the little screw things and use a pry bar and a hammer to beat them around the edges to get it off. So, alright, everyone, I'll be right back. What it's going to look like. Yeah. So this will be up tight. It's ready, but that took forever to get that grime off there. And this is just sitting there, but around there was all kinds of grime. It's just really hard to get off, so I resorted to air tools. Yeah. I mean, I did, comment and the sponge and just kept going. And then after I'm done, I'll clean the sink, obviously. But all right, so let me hook up the lines to the faucet, and then we'll see how far they hang down. These ones, see how far they hang down. Guess we don't need tape on that. I don't know. I'm gonna put some on anyway. But there we go. Put some on there anyway. A couple strands, and then we'll see how far they hang down. Then I'll cut those pipes down there, and we'll do that shark bite on there. And hopefully it won't squirt water everywhere when I turn the water back on. We'll see. So let me go put those in, and I'll be right back. Got a cut. I had to use my old cutter. The little rotary one I had was actually walking, so I had to use my cutter, the big one. Well, luckily these things aren't really secure down here, so I could pull it out and towards me and do it, but it kept doing this. So yeah. So what we're gonna do now is we gotta get the flux off. Well, I don't know if we have to, but when dealing with pressure, clean is always better. So gonna give it a couple twists. It's a little hard of nerve damage. It's shocking me. It's mostly full of flux. Wow, that's smooth. Smooth. I think it only goes in an inch, but let me just go down a little bit more just to be, for sure. That's clean all the way around. This is the corrosion we took off it. But that feels good to me. So basically, take this. We're going to take this end off here. Hold on a second. So I pulled off the end and the compression washer in there. I guess that's a washer. I don't know. And we just put this on. We're just going to push it in, and you can rotate these after you install them, which is kind of neat. And you don't need this plastic piece in here. This is if you're using, I guess, Plex or something that needs to be more rigid. But they said I don't have to take it out, so I ain't taking it out. Just like that. And we'll go ahead and push it on down. Yeah, I'm going to need 2 hands for that. Let me move this over here. That was really a bad place in here. Alright, get on there. I don't think that's on all the way. It wasn't. That's different. That's on all the way, I think. Now we can rotate it, which is kind of neat. So we'll do that. Sorry, didn't mean to yell in your ear. Oh. That's basically it. I'm going to put some plumber's tape here Oh, this should have a rubber seal in there. Yeah, it has a rubber seal in there. It's going to go right on there like that. I'd like to do a twist in the line if I could. These things tend to fail right here. I'm sure I hear me breathing under here. Anyway, right here is where they tend to fail, but I don't know. Not this day. So, there we go. Yeah, that works just fine. So let me get that on, tighten that up. There should be some place for a wrench on here. Yeah, it's flat there. Alright, so let me tape that up and get that on, and I'll be right back. Alright, that one's all done. There we go, it's all done. Okay, so let me do the other one. And then that's pretty much it on the install. You know, we'll test it for leaks, but that's pretty much it. This one here will get plugged in the bottom. That's specific to this sink. It's the hose that comes down. And I'll have to put a weight on it and figure out where to put the weight so it pulls right. But yeah, so we'll figure that out. But I'm gonna go put the other one on, and then we'll get it set up and try it out. No leaks. So I guess we did that right. I guess we'll see. And that's it. I gotta put the weight on for the traction. But that's the weight. That's pretty much it. Got that installed. Looks like it leaks a little bit. I don't care. See, that is hot and that's cold, so I'll figure it out. We're gonna have to learn to use it, but there you go. That's all there is to it. Nothing big. No biggie. Alright, have a good one, everybody. NCP out.